Bystanding, the beginning of an American lifetime. I am no flower child. I do not brag my unshaven hair, nor do I hold illusions about the wisdom of the East. I do not wave my fingers in a V to bid peace upon greetings, nor do I think that the revolution alone would be enough to save us. My family would be more likely mistaken for boat people. I do not know how the texture of bobby socks and poodle skirts changed for eyes learning to refocus on the blood of Vietnam, Kent State, Malcolm X, JFK, MLK, RFK. I've only read about these things. 1986, I remember a third-grade classmate talking about the commies and how blowing them up was a good idea. Crayola tanks ramboing over stick figure carnage, proud to grow up one day just like his father. A drill sergeant with a habit of hitting his mother. All I knew was that none of this seemed like a good idea. 1991, 7th grade was the first peace protest I ever saw. Girls wrote, "Make love, not war," in bubble letters on poster board. The conflict, we were told, hardly outlasted our demonstration. I tied a yellow ribbon to a safety pin on my backpack to remember the soldiers who went off to war. I didn't know any soldiers then. 1997, in college, I joined the Army ROTC, learned to tie knots and assemble semi-automatic rifles, eat MREs and stop someone's lips from turning blue. In class, a sergeant savored the memory of the food and the Cuban cigars during the invasion of Panama, and everybody laughed. That was the day I stopped ignoring that our targets were shaped like humans. The words chest, head, heart, brain, or life were never used. Only the crackpots talked about killing openly. It was a grave thing, an unspoken thing. They taught us military history, field exercises, mountaineering. They never taught us how to live with killing a man, how to erase the memory of his blood starburst on his body or the gun's kickback in your hands. 2001, I was braiding my hair in a hotel room in Lower Manhattan when 2 planes exploded into the sides of 2 skyscrapers. We didn't know what was happening. We called downtown and they told us to still be there by 10. We didn't know what was happening. We slid through subway doors and the metro lady said there were fires in the White House and the Pentagon. We didn't know what was happening. The train stopped below downtown and smoke started seeping in. We didn't know what was happening. Every jerk forward and backward was hope and terror at the same time. We didn't know what was happening. When the train pulled up to the platform, we didn't know what was happening. Walking up the staircase, I had never been so happy to see sunshine in my life. In the sunshine, we thought a bomb had dropped. Everything covered in ash, the masks over workers' faces. Go north, they said. Keep walking. Go north. Keep walking. We didn't know what was happening. 2006. I'm annoyed at Americans all of the time. White activists who beg us to come together and forget why we are so often apart. Starbucks addicts, young folks who keep enlisting to earn discipline or money. Political cowboys riding out anger and entitlement. People who think it's hip to be radical and don't strategize, vote, or do shit beyond talk. My friends, my family, my lovers, myself. We who slip back into what our lives were like before, making our convictions seem trendy. Yesterday, I went to go study happy people at Navy Pier. They don't go to rallies or conferences. They don't talk about war. They wait for a sunny day and go to Navy Pier. They smile beneath their sunglasses. They hold each other close. They eat ice cream that they paid too much money for. They take advantage of the opportunity to love. They are lucky, and everyone in this world should be as lucky. Never, nowhere, anywhere. This is why no war.